Dr. Kathy, why don't you discuss repeated behavior despite promises to never do this again? And she's talking about have an affair or, betray you in some way. So thank you for this question. I really appreciate it. And for the most part, people don't change because they don't know how to or they don't want to, right? So let's assume that the person wants to change. But if they don't know what else to do or how to deal with their feelings, they're at high risk for doing the same unhealthy things again. So I think that most people who choose to, cheat and have an affair are struggling with coping skills, right? They don't know how to, take care of themselves, take care of their feelings in a healthy way and not act out. They also probably struggle with communication skills. They don't know how to talk about what's hurting them and bothering them. They may not even know how to really process those feelings even. And I think a high number of these people are also people who've been traumatized at some point in the past. And we respond to trauma differently based on a variety of factors. So let's assume that most, affair perpetrators or people who cheat are people who have difficult coping skills or few coping skills, need to do work on their communication skills and their avoidance of difficult situations and conversations, and also have had some trauma. If we assume that, then those are the things that need to be healed before this person can really have, ideal relationships. So if you happen to be with somebody who's really struggling, I highly recommend encouraging them to get into therapy so they can work on some of these things. If they don't want to, get into therapy, then get them a good self-help book, help them get help, right? So a great self-help book, start with coping skills, then work on some communication skills, and then work on healing some underlying trauma. And there's recommendations for all of those things if you click on the link in my bio and go check out some of the books that are listed there. So I hope that helps give you some idea of what to do if this repeated behavior keeps happening. And, it may also be that there's a sexual addiction. If this is a behavior that cannot stop, the final thing to think about is, do they actually want to stop? Look for evidence that they want to stop. If they do, keep helping them. But if they don't really seem to want to stop, the best advice will not get them to stop. They have to want it, All right. Hope that helps you. Good luck to you. Big hugs.